When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will go on the attack first. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Little. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The play action fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great play on defense there. It was virtually unblockable. He reminds me of Nick Fairley, probably the most dominant Auburn Tiger defender that I can remember. He was simply unblockable. You could single team him, double team him up front. He was playing D-tackle, and offenses just didn't have an answer for him. This guy right here, there's times where he flashes a little bit of that Nick Fairley ability.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. So Auburn's offense will get the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching him as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, he's got some space. They stripped it out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's dragged down to the ground. Way there, scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Back to pass, it's Evanson. Unloads to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Rousseau. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. Doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the RPO, complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Little. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs. And
maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Vols line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So here comes the Auburn offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Evanson. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if his quarterback goes his way again.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Makes the catch. It's Harper. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Tigers are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Henderson. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
On the RPO. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Little. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Plows through the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. The big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Touchdown, Auburn! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those, so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
So here is the Tennessee offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Strong running to pick up a 5 out to the 15. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Little. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Unloads it downfield. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Vols decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw, it's Evanson. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Looking left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And drops hurt as it is. But when you drop it and you know you just missed out on a touchdown, those really sting. And those concentration drops, man, it makes the quarterback hesitate whether he wants to throw the football again. That is a big missed opportunity.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to attack. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the point after is good. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Offense changing the play. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Evanson. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Auburn lines up quickly.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
And they'll knock him down. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. They go to the draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable.
He tries to take the top off. Got it inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Vols send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Evanson. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Back to pass on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Burton. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davidson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. He's got it on the move. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties?
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn! He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A little release to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking for a man. It's Evanson. Caught over the middle. It's Burton. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Bishop. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Now they'll run the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll set up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
So here is the Tennessee offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Taking it the other way.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs... to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Tigers want to move quickly. On the move. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The Vols are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Now on the counter. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Making side adjustments here. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run clean like that.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. There he goes. Ball is loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The Volunteers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6. There. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football. Man, this has been impressive.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. A return there would have just... on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And he takes this from inside the 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance.
Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Open spaces. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Evanson. A strike downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Auburn lines up quickly.
Pickup of 13. And that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He makes the grab for the 2, but wait just a second. There is a penalty marker on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They call PI on the offense this time. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Going right to work up top. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.